Okay, I'm making a video on how to bias your 5153 6L6 heads, 50 watt. This is only for that, and this is do at your own risk. And this is hazardous. You can kill yourself if you don't know what you're doing. But it's also, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, pretty simple to do. There's your meter, and that's where it should be set. Mine is set at 200 DCM V, and that's where yours should be set to. There's all the plugins. As you notice, I'm grounded to the chassis through a screw hole, and you know, these little screw holes they have here. And this is the resistor. I believe it was, god dang it, let me use flashlight real quick. R152 is the resistor. I'm sorry, R157. Already I'm giving you bad shit. Okay, so again, if you don't feel comfortable doing this, don't. Have somebody do it for you. But you want to make sure your resonance is on half, your presence is on half, your attenuator, if you have one, on all the way up. Your volume and your gain, everything's going to be set on channel 1. Your volume and your gain for your channel 1 or on the concentrate knob, everything off, nothing on. Make sure it's all off. If you want to put your low, mid, and treble and high end in the middle, that's okay. It doesn't really matter. They can be off too. But the presence and the resonance halfway up, attenuator all, if you have one, all the way full, your gains and your volumes all the way down on channel 1. Pretty simple. I showed you where the meter is. Here's the resistor you're going to do it on. Instead of doing one at a time, which is never going to be right. Let's see, I'm going to check my voltage. That's where you put the lead, not below that resistor, right there where I'm putting it. And you can see 62.2 is where I'm at. If I want to adjust that, let me set this down. Okay. Hold on a second. It's going to be hard to do because I don't want to. Sorry about the delay. 62.1. Can see my lead on there. I know this is not politically or electronically correct, but this is how you do it. You notice that fender, this is where you adjust the bias. They have, actually they have it red marked. You can see that that's when those two at the end are lined up, that's right. Not over there, but let me show you. Right there. If those are lined up, you should be pretty good. As you can see, I'm going to move this. I'm going to turn it counterclockwise, and I'm going to try to get it on 60. As you can see, again, I'm not touching the chassis. I'm taking a big risk here by letting that pin, letting my positive lead just sit there. But I only have one here. There you go. I'm at 60. The amp also has been warmed up for like 15-20 minutes now. That's how you do it. And once you got it set it and forget it. If you notice, the red marks haven't changed of where it's set. Yours shouldn't be too far off from there. And it's going to fluctuate a little bit, but this is where you want to be. Okay? There's so many 0.8, 0.9, point whatever to be within range, and this is well within range. Do it like this, and it's easier than using that damn probe that I got sitting on the chair there. I can show you. Because the probe only does one tube. Okay? And no questions. I pretty much showed you everything you need to know. Again, ground, where the meter's set at, how long you should let it warm up before you do this. And you can see it's staying pretty stable. Mine was a little hot. It was burning a little hotter. You don't want it to burn too cold. You don't want it to burn too hot. 60 is perfect. Okay? That's perfect. That is basically 60. Now, if I was to do each tube, there would be some major differences, even on a match set of tube, that would probably freak you out or throw you off and just complicate things. This is where you want to be, folks. Hey, you have a great day. Hope this helps.